Alright, so I think we have all the best weapons now. Let's talk to, what's his name? James, see if he has anything to say.
Parts of the chunk.
Nope.
Do you think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
Alright, so good stuff. We got some good, what I feel is the best armor. We've upgraded my weapons. I took off 2 weapons that I don't feel that I need, so that way I'll get my weight down. I'm now going to talk to everyone to see if anyone has anything extra to say. Get maybe my morale up, or what is it? It's not Paragon. What do they call it in general in this game? Because it's a different rating in this game, I forget. Let's see if there's anyone around.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Bekenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
No, you're just like a Chobot. You have nothing to do with the story.
What do you want to know?
Put some clothes on. God damn it. Have some respect.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
This is Krogan Redemption.
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Until tomorrow, this is Ugly Jessica Chobot. Sorry, but she just doesn't have an attractive face. It kind of sags. I think that's why they had to show her tits in this game. I'm just saying, jeez. I can already feel people fucking with the negative backlash. Ah! DSPGaming! You have to say anything? Yes.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend.
Huh.
That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before.
Ah.
I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was
Yep.
illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
He's turning into a pretty butterfly.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
Survival of the
So
fittest.
conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. living a life of constant war, taking life in every battle.
Huh. Very interesting to have a protean on board.
The box.
This is really cool.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Good conversation. I also like how every conversation leads to more reputation. You know, it's story driven because you want to flesh out the story and all the characters, but you also get something for it, and I like that. All right, let's see what's on the crew deck. Do all this before we go back to the Citadel, get my reputation up. Who's in the bathroom? Still no one in here. The fact that some of these rooms exist make me feel like I'm going to get a lot more party members later on in the game. You know, they'll fill out these rooms. It's just a standard crew. No one wants to talk. Nobody here yet. Nope. Talk to Chakwas, talk to Edie, and talk to Liara while I'm on this floor.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Huh, he would. He'd be the kind of person to like them. Alright, I'm still going to keep my armor-piercing rounds. They've been helping out a lot. Here's Edie.
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small.
Relatively,
Yeah,
yes.
oh yeah.
Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Okay, so nothing new out of her. Wonder if there's anything out of Liara. It's funny, that used to be Liara's office, and now Liara's gone to the other side of the hallway here. I also gotta talk to Garrus while I'm here. He probably went back down here. Why does it take Liara's office so long to open? It's pretty funny.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
No new upgrades. Broker terminal. Wow, we've got 1,000 new things. Holy shit. Okay. Email from Kali Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out of this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're created. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. And she also calls Jack. Hey, Sanders, checking on the kids. How are they, Jack? They're do good. Going to be long. I kind of got crap to do. I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn. One of the L3X1s. You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah, and hey, thanks. Grunt addresses the new Aralak colony company recruits. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. And I don't understand why they gave me whining piejacks for soldiers. I gave more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to Herc. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. And here's a call between Kasumi Goto and Professor Olafson. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind, point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? He says, do you have any information on its whereabouts? I got something better. Check your front door. But this server is locked in a Cerberus facilities. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Godo. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Professor. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on. Mass relay traffic reports. Let's see, does Zara want to talk to me or no? Oh, she does. Alright, cool. We're going to have a conversation.
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
She's disappointed about Javik.
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Huh. Damn.